Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. And today we are discussing the ISS Interchangeable Stringer System. In the last video, I asked you guys if you were interested in knowing more about the ISS system, and that is the Interchangeable Stringer System. Now, the Interchangeable Stringer System is something that I have discussed in the past when I was talking about what bodyboards are made from, and if you missed that video, please click the link up here and just watch through that, and it kind of explains everything about the boards and what are in the boards and the different materials that are used. Now, coming back to this video, I would really love to talk about how I personally use the ISS system and what I think the best attributes are and the pros and cons for using this system. So first off, when I look at the ISS system, the biggest con that I see is it does make the boards a little bit heavier. So the Interchangeable Stringer System has a number of different elements to it. It has a sleeve that fits inside of the board that the stringer actually runs through, as well as a end connection where you have your screw-in piece that actually fits into the board itself. Now, all these small components make up quite a lot, as opposed to just the board having a single carbon fiber stringer in it. You do have that extra element to carry around. You have to remember the key, you got to remember that there's a stringer that you need to put on your board. And these are all elements that some people might not be happy with doing. For me, I have been able to get a few different keys. If I was to forget a stringer at home, I would probably not surf with the board if the board is already broken in. So this is also another thing you have to kind of realize and just take into consideration when you're buying a board. Now, when you look at this, it is a bit of a con, but the pros very much outweigh this con. Now, in the pros side of things, I really enjoy riding with this system. Where I surf predominantly, the water is extremely cold, and with this, the board flexibility changes so much and so often. What I like to do, and is something that I've spoken about in videos before, is to change the stringer system out to allow me to put the softer stringer in. In my first few surfs is something I do which I don't really recommend, and that's ride without a stringer. The idea behind that is to really break the board in and kind of get the foam into that place where you are flexing it a lot and it's actually getting a little bit supple underneath your weight of your body. So the idea that I start off with is riding with the soft stringer. Now, why I ride with the soft stringer is just to break the board in even further after riding without the stringer at all. Now, I break the board in with the soft stringer, and as I feel the flex starting to get more and more with the soft stringer, I then move through to the medium stringer, and then basically just go all the way back to your base stringer, which is the stringer that comes with the board. I would suggest that buy just the soft stringer and then use the base stringer as your stiffest stringer that you're going to use. The idea behind starting with the soft stringer, you break the board in and then move on to the hard stringer where you will get a longer lifespan through the board. What I have found to be extremely beneficial is traveling all the time and going from a warm water destination to a cold water destination, and in places like South America where we're going from Brazil, which is extremely warm, and then you're going to Chile where the water is a little bit colder, and probably wearing a 3-2 and you're in your mid-teens temperature-wise Celsius. The idea behind that is you can stay with your stiff flex stringer, so your stiffest stringer that you have, and you can put that in and surf when you are in Brazil and have that very stiff flex on the board. And then when you go to Chile, if you want to be surfing any bigger waves or heavier waves or slabbing waves like a Rico or anything like that, you're going to want to put a medium or soft flex stringer in, so you kind of have that drive and that flex off the bottom of the wave. So looking at a few more positive aspects of these stringers, you also have the chance to only take one board and two stringers as opposed to two boards with different flexibilities in each board. Now, this is something I've never done before. I've never only traveled with one board, but in saying that, if you were someone that is bodyboarding and you only have enough money to just buy one board, you can actually buy a second stringer for a much cheaper price than buying 2 bodyboards, and you are able to then use that second stringer in the board if you are traveling to different destinations where the water temperatures are going to change. So just to conclude on this whole video, I would say that the ISS system works for me, and the reason for that is because I am living in an environment where the water is extremely cold. If I was living in a place where I grew up like Durban, where the temperatures are a lot higher, the ISS stringer system might not work as well as it does when I'm here. It is something that I've used extensively while I've had these boards and had this system in my boards, and I'm just so happy that Sniper has incorporated this system into their range. My boards are available in the ISS stringer system, and it is such a plus to have just that extra flexibility, especially when you're breaking these boards in. Once the board is broken in, that stringer does become obsolete, but at the same time, if you're going to be buying another board in a few years' time or even a few months' time, that is something that you can incorporate into the next board and keep that technology going. If you guys have any more questions about the ISS system that I have not covered in this video, or something that you have wanted me to answer, please feel free to drop a comment down below. I am more than happy to explain this a little bit more and just to tell you guys exactly what you need to know within this system. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys have learned a little bit more about the ISS system and exactly what I use it for in my everyday bodyboarding life. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you can get notified first. And I hope to see you in the next one.